G'day guys, welcome to GJBricks. Today I'm going to do a tutorial which is based off this model, my Sanctum Sanctorum MOC. When I did the interior demo, I had some people ask me some questions about a couple of bits in here. Specifically, these were the first one that people mentioned, along with my lovely grand staircase. So what I'm going to do in this video is actually show you how I put together these really simple, but I think quite delightful cabinets. They're pretty simple to do, don't use too many parts, and I think personally they really add a lot to this particular model, but also I think they can work in pretty much any model without too much of a problem. So I'm going to show you what goes into this and the parts that are in it. These are the parts to build the simple single cabinet. So we've got two 4x4 plates, two 1x4 by 5 brick doors. I've already got the glass in there. No, you could put glass. You could put a door in here instead of glass. I just went with glass on this because I felt like it. But if you put a door in there, it becomes an openable one. We've got a 1x2 clear brick and two 1x2 by 5 clear bricks. And the way this goes together is we start by putting, and these 2x2 L plates. We start by putting these on. Now the reason we put these on is to actually make it up to the same height as the double shelves. So if you're going to build the double shelf that I'm going to show you in a second, you need this on to make it the same height. And the reason for that is because we've got that shelf in the middle, so that actually builds it up to the right height for that. If you're not going to build the other one, you don't have to go this first step. But there we go. So we'll put the back on there, then we'll put the two sides on. So put the brick on the bottom. I think the brick on the bottom makes more sense because you're not going to see it as much down there. It's going to be right down here. You could put it on the top if you want, up to you. We'll do, he says as he puts the other one on the top. There we go. I'll put that one on there. Put that on there, and then put that on there, and you've got a super simple display cabinet. And depends what you want to put in there. For this one, I have used a Ninjago Sword. I've just put it on a 2x2 modified tile with a stud and a 2x2 round brick. All in brown because brown seemed like the right colour for this, but it would work with any colour at all. And that interior, you can put whatever you want in there. You could even do something hanging, which I'll show you in a second how I do that on the double shelves. Here we have the parts for the two layer one, very similar to the first one. We've got these doors, the two plates again. I kept that all the same. The differences are we've got these 1x4 plates here, which provide a lift on these to make them the same height as these when they've got the shelf in them. A 2x4 plate, which is going to be our shelf, and these 1x2 by 3 brick windows. Very, very simple to put together again. So we put our two 1x4s on here to start with, and then we'll put the back window on like we did before. Now we'll start by putting on this first window, and then the second, and you put the shelf in, put the next one in, and put the front on, so there you can see how that goes together really, really simply. Put that on there, and then put the lid on it, and you have a really simple cabinet. And you can put whatever you want in there. I used a gold figure I put it on a tile just because I thought it fit on that shelf better. Let's take this out. And then I also did a hanging one in this one, which I thought was quite cool, which was a key on an arm there and just into one of these hollow 1x1 round studs like that. And then that just means it just sits in there like that, perfectly in the middle of the stud. I mean, I'd like to use a clear piece for this. I haven't looked into if I can get a clear piece for this. That would be amazing though, if I could make that clear, and then it makes the key look like it's kind of hovering, which makes it extra magical in the Sanctum Sanctorum. And there you have our finished cabinet with some stuff in it. I kept that one quite simple. I liked how sort of clean, and everything was gold. I think that key hanging would be amazing on a clear thing. And then you can do something a bit different here. Some sort of simple potions in there, and a Stormtrooper forest. I think I'm going to get this wrong. Everyone from Star Wars lore is going to gut me for this one. But anyway, a Star Wars helmet. There we go. And there you have my super simple display case builds there. I hope that tutorial was useful for you and gave you some inspiration on some ideas you can have for using this in your city. I think it's perfect for using in a museum or something like that. It was something that's, you know, somehow built that I thought was quite useful and a little bit sort of eclectic that I could put into my Sanctum Sanctorum to display off. Some of these things, like a Star Wars helmet in a Marvel building, why not? I could see that being a crossover in the future now Disney's involved. This one with the hanging key, don't know where that key goes, but it looks like it could be useful for something. Gold person, some weird potions and things up here, and well, it's a Ninjago sword, but let's pretend it's not. But I'd love to know in the comments what you think. Did you find this useful? Is this something you're going to use? Would you improve it, like adding a door on here? I deliberately didn't use doors, but you can easily use a door and make these openable. Don't see why not. I just didn't want to for this because of what I was using them for. Anyway, if you're new here, hit subscribe. I post regularly, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks for watching, and here's a couple more videos I think you will enjoy.